I guess the nice thing for me living in this house is really that, in a sort of sense, it's seeing is believing. It really is a warm and comfortable and dry house. Far more so than any other I've ever lived in. And I think a great deal of that is to do with what it's actually made of. Building with earth is really human intention applied to earth and water.
It's been quite a seamless event, the house sort of growing out of the ground, and eventually one day we moved in. So, I just find it's like a very calm place to be. It's very nice just to be able to be in the house from the point of view that it's beautiful temperature in the winter time. It never feels really cold or, uncomfortable. And in the summer, it's really easy to make it lovely and cool. So temperature-wise, it's very good. And it's quite a simple, pleasant room to be in. We've got lovely big windows that let in the sunlight. It's very cheerful.
But the idea of taking earth and water and applying human intention to it and building something of it, I think is quite a powerful one. And that's what we did do here. The earth came from the site. I mean, even the foundation trenches, we ended up back on top of those foundations as walls. Some of the timber we grew on the site from trees we planted. And if you've got some idea of what you're doing and how to use these different things, the results can be quite stunning.
The clay that was used in the building actually came out of the pond. We dug the pond first, and all that clay has eventually turned up as bricks, as plaster, as all of the materials used in the house. There's a variety of methods he've used in the house. Over here we've got adobe. Above the windows, above the doorways and around there is straw bale. And the back wall there is cob. And in the bedroom we've got earth brick with plaster that with using sand and paper and clay. And the sand in it creates a little sparkle.
There's something about living inside natural materials that's unlike living inside other materials. And it's hard to quantify, it's hard to put your finger on it, but it's partly humidity, it's partly acoustic, it's partly air quality, and there's a certain feeling of, I think almost wellness comes from being surrounded by things that aren't toxic to you.
Our builder was a stunning man because he could work with the very unusual method of construction, and he's very sensitive to the design of the building. I think it was just wonderful. And some of this wood, particularly the rafters here, they were cut green. So I cut them and then put them up. So they were made from trees that were growing on the property. So as soon as Graeme got here in '93, he started planting trees to coppice and use in the building, which is what they do in England, isn't it? With, they build a church and then they have a coppice of oak trees or whatever next door, and you just get them, and replace the beams as you need. Yeah. The earth floor has been amazing. It has just been so easy to look after and very low maintenance on the inside of the house. I mean, as far as a surface, it's always warm. I mean, if you walk around in your bare feet, it's fine, and it's very comfortable, and it's hugely comfortable to be in. It's like having a big coat wrapped around you, really.